Hope y'all doing good. It's been a minute since I've been on here, so I'm gonna give y'all some time to actually get situated. So give me a minute. All right, y'all. Since I don't really have a lot of lives or a lot of people that be coming in during my lives, I'm gonna just make my message short. Maybe I might drag this shit out, but you, everybody, I don't fuck. If you of the age that you can work legally, you need to save money. Hell, if you a kid, start saving that tooth fairy money. You know what I mean? Because it's getting hectic out here. People steady losing their jobs. People complaining about how they don't have enough money for certain things. And they've been doing this shit longer than I've been alive. I'm seeing old videos of how people used to move in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and the 50s, and all that. Now, a lot of people seem to forget that back in the day, in the 60s, 70s, around that era, I can't remember which one exactly, but our money in the USA used to be backed up by gold. Since the 60s or 70s, it ain't been backed up by shit. Just a word and a promise that yeah, your money is gonna be its face value and all this extra shit. When we all know our money is decreasing in value. It's that little roll up money does not have the same face value it did in the 1960s, 70s. I say just because it's not backed up by gold. Because you're not going to tell me this money right here that if I was to flambe this bullshit right now with this goddamn lighter, you're going to tell me that all my money could be gone. Just like that. Nothing. I have nothing for it. No insurance. No. That's why it's okay to have this shit, but don't have all your money like this. You know what I mean? All right. Anything can happen. And if you are the type of person that is not saving for emergencies, that is just common fucking law that you should know about finances. You need to save money. I don't care how much it is. You just need to save money. You know what I mean? Fuck is messaging me. Oh, hold on, y'all. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to respond to this because I'm still working right now. So, yeah. My bad for that. My bad for that. My bad for that. It looks like I might have a message in there now. What is it the game? Real talk. I'm for real because people don't understand that jobs. I don't know why y'all don't understand this shit, but jobs is not a safety net no more and never been for decades. So why would you want to put your all into a job where we have plenty of opportunities to, like I said, and I'm just telling you to save money. That's it. I'm not telling you to do some hard shit, and everybody keep thinking like this is some hard shit. They got apps that you spend some shit, they will save the change for you. So what is the problem? If you got a smartphone, stop doing dumbass shit with it. Because it don't make no sense for you to tell me in this day and age, you as an adult don't have at least, I'ma just say it, just as baby money, at least $100 saved where you just, you know what I mean? It's, I don't give a fuck about it money. You know what I mean? Like this little roll up is my I don't give a fuck up money. You know what I mean? It's whatever. And I know it's at least 100 in that bitch. I don't know the exact amount, but I know it's at least 100. So we're just taking baby steps. Now, if you want to save more, I suggest you save more. But most people don't even have $100 saved up. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm telling y'all to do baby steps. Save that 100. So then you know what I mean, grow it to more. You know what I'm saying? Because once you have 100, you can save it up to be 2, then the 3, then the 4, then the 5, then keep going and going and going. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta be consistent. If you ain't consistent, you ain't gonna get nothing. You're just gonna keep spending it, and all. My fucking money should be bigger, but again, I keep spending. That's why I say, I'm telling y'all, I'm speaking this shit from experience. I'm trying to help y'all. Because like I said, a lot of people with jobs don't even have 100 saved. That's some wild shit. You cannot tell me that ain't some wild shit. So, we, I'm getting all these damn messages. I'm trying to spit my game real quick. We gotta we gotta fix that shit. I don't understand. If you're gonna rely on one source of income, at least save you some fucking money while you doing that shit. I don't care if it's just $1. You get paid every week or every 2 weeks. Put $5 to a fucking savings account, and every damn check you're going to keep getting more. Bro, just do something, cause I'm tired of y'all niggas with jobs talking about, yeah, I can't afford this shit, but y'all ain't got shit with value. You feel what I'm saying? But hold on, I get messages. But hold on, y'all. Oh, this motherfucker sending me videos. I ain't got time for that. I thought they was messages. Preach. Not even thinking about it. Like for real, I just it's just crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all, this shit's crazy. You gotta start small. I'm not telling y'all to say, oh, cause these niggas, if you go online, they'll tell you, hey, yo, you need to save like 6 months with bill money. That is good shit to do. You can't do that. And the average person, I wanna say their bills is probably gonna be like 2,000, 3,000, some shit like that. Now, let's just say even if it's half, let's just say 1,000 a month. That's still you telling that person to save up at least $6,000. You know how hard that is? These days, that's hard as fuck. You need, and if you only rely on one source of income, yeah, that's hard as hell. You really gotta be on your P's and Q's to save up stacks with one source of income. Cause that shit is hard. It is hard as fuck. That's why I'm telling y'all to do small. Just save 100. The small steps matter, man. They all baby steps. So you don't fucking start running as a baby. You gotta crawl, and then you gotta find your balance. And then once you got the rhythm of walking, then you start running. You don't go from can't even hold myself up standing to start running. You don't do that. So I don't know why people think you should be doing the same thing with money. Nothing that takes time to grow. Just start doing that shit right immediately. Nothing. There's nothing. And money does grow on trees, but a lot of people don't know how to grow plants. So how the fuck you think you're gonna be able to grow a tree if you can't even grow a fucking sunflower? You know what I mean? And it's just you gotta, like I said, you gotta Change that mentality of, yo, if I can't save it, bitch, you better find the app that'll do it for you. Like real shit. I don't know why people get scared of this AI shit. If you that scared, don't get smart ass technology. You already got smartphones. You can make your shit smarter by pressing a button. The Gemini, the whoever the fuck else they AI, GPT, Chat GPT, all that extra bullshit. That's making your phone smarter because they ain't really, unless your phone comes with that shit, it's not something that you have to use. You feel what I'm saying? You don't even have to use it if it comes on your phone. But that shows that they already have that on there versus you looking for that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Hell, Facebook got a damn AI now. So it's like people is catching up with this AI shit. Use that AI to help you. Ask that motherfucker, hey, what's some ways to help a person save? And they will tell you some ways to help you fucking save. Do the ones that fits your fucking situation and start doing it. Because, yes, nigga, the shit don't make sense for you to have a fucking job and for you to be like, yeah, I don't got nothing saved up. Nothing, but you have a full-time job. I understand bills happen. I understand situations happen. I understand this bullshit. But I don't understand is how, as you as an adult, don't have something saved up. I can understand a kid telling me this bullshit. If you are past 25 and up, you should have money saved. I don't care what you're talking about. That's just how it works. 20, like I said, 25, you kind of pushing it, but you can still like ask for help from like I said, you can go home. Like say if you was one of the worst people that's out here and just like fucking up completely, you're homeless and all that extra bullshit. You're not gonna look down. You're not gonna look that bad at 23 going back to your house or your parents' house versus you 33 going back to your parents' house. You feel what I'm saying? Like from 18 to 25, you got them 7 years to figure out what you want to do. If this shit works for you, cool. If it doesn't, hey, you can come back home and it ain't gonna be no problems kind of vibes. You feel what I'm saying? But some people push it past more, but I say once you hit 25, you shouldn't want to make it a goal to want to stay in your parents' house. You feel what I'm saying? Like unless they are giving it to you, you are buying, you are renting to own, and they are passing that shit on to you. If it ain't that kind of deal, and it's still their house, I wouldn't live there. No, like you gotta pass me the ownership or something, because that's the only way I would want to do it after 25. That's the only way I would want to live with my parents after 25. I gotta have ownership of this house. Like I can't be following your rules. You feel what I'm saying? It's my house. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But a lot of people don't even think like that. So I know they're not on that bullshit when they go back to their parents' house. So that's why I say at 25, you go past that, you look weird over here. It's just, I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for me. It just looks weird for a grown man, or apparently the ones that want to say they are grown, 25 and up, to be talking that I'm grown shit, but then talk about I'm living with my parents. It would be different if you say my parents live with me. You see how that sentence switched the fuck up? I live with my parents versus my parents live with me. There ain't no, yo, this is their house. This is my house. But, again, people don't think like that. So we're going to go ahead and stick to the original topic. Save money. If you cannot save money in your hands, because a lot of people can't do this kind of shit. If you can't do it in your hands, invest into shit that will make you money. Because a savings account is too easy for some people. I'm one of them. It's hard for me to save my money in a savings account because it's still right then and there. You know what I mean? All I have to do is change my savings account to my checking and I'm good. That's too easy. Some of them you don't even need to do all that. But yeah, that's too easy for me. So I don't do all that because I'll just spend it. So what I would do is I would buy shit, or I'm still buying shit that has value, so I back my money up with it. Just like I tried to tell y'all in the early beginning of this video, back in the day, our money was backed up by gold, and now it's not. My money, if it's not in my pocket, if it's not like this, then it's in some gold, it's in some silver, it's in some cryptocurrencies, it's in some, it's in assets that make me money. You feel what I'm saying? There is literally a coin called the USD coin that is backed up by US money, but our own money is not backed up by anything. We got cryptocurrencies backed up with our money, but our money ain't backed up by anything. That's crazy as hell. And a lot of people ain't put two and two together in that part. And it's only $1 to get. That's it. But people don't understand money like that. They just want it. It's easy to earn. We got to figure out how to keep the money. And once we figure out how to keep the money, we got to figure out how to keep the money going. Because money that ain't working is it's not do you no good. That money that I have is not working. So that's why it's in my pocket. You know what I mean? That's my money. That's so, you know what I mean? I work. That's why you have a job. You work for that money. That's what, you know what I mean? So you need to get your money and put this money to work for you. And if you can't, like I said, that's if you cannot save. If you have a hard problem saving, invest in the shit that grows your money while you saving. You can even like a bonds, they they hold it for so long. So if you wanted to do all that, you'll hold it for, let's say, like 3 months. They'll give you whatever the interest rate y'all agreed to, and then after that, you'll get your money back. If you got to do stuff like that, go ahead. As long as you don't give up more money than what you're willing to risk. You feel what I'm saying? Because with a bonds, whatever you give them up, you can't take that out until whatever is done with. You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't need that money right then and there, it's cool. But if you need that money within that time limit, I wouldn't put my shit into that. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you are having problems saving in general, buy some shit that will make money for you. These are the two easiest ways to keep money in your name. You feel what I'm saying? So, and these are what you can do while you have a job. You feel what I'm saying? That's why, even if you don't have a job, you can start doing this shit now. What do you mean? Like, just keep money. You gotta keep some money, man. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. We got to keep some money in our names. We all can earn it. I don't give a fuck if you make $1 an hour to 1,000 an hour. We all can make it. Can we keep it though? A lot of y'all spend more than what you make. That's how you fucked up. Now, if you make more than what you spend, you'll be good. But you gotta make that switch. If you don't make that switch, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. If you've been liking what I've been saying so far, go ahead, hit me up with a like. Go ahead, hit me up with a share. I would have financial goodies in my descriptions, but I don't have it in this live, so you're gonna have to either wait until I'm done with this, or you can check my other videos and check them descriptions for my financial goodies. But yeah, it's just I just don't understand why it's so many people that complain about their finances but ain't really doing the step to fix their finances. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to keep complaining, talk about something ain't this, something not fix it. That's too much for me. Like, I like to complain to be funny. You feel what I'm saying? It's cool when it's, you know what I mean, everybody can laugh about it. But when the situation is real, eh, ain't nothing funny. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't do that. But hold on, I'm seeing messages. Hold on. So I was talking good. I wasn't even paying that shit no more. Oh, okay, they're the same shows. But yeah, like I said, man, it's my bad. I'm too close. But yeah, like I'm saying, we need to learn how to keep money. Once we figure out how to keep money, we be straight. Once we figure out how to make more money than we spending, we'll be straight. But I do got other messages that just not in here, so I'm gonna have to holler at y'all. Cause yeah, it's been a minute. I thought it was gonna be a quick little rant, but it drew out a little longer. But I'll holler at y'all. You feel me? You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, if you like this shit, go ahead and hit me up with a like, hit me up with a share. Go ahead and check out my link in the description for financial goodies and all that. And like I said, I'm gonna holler at y'all.